It's that time of year again. Illustrations by me. You're a good person. You want to spread cheer to all of your artist friends and family. So you turn to us YouTubers to tell you, hey, here are some cool gift ideas. So we all do these obligatory, here's the best kind of gifts for artists. And then we stuff our affiliate links more than a fat guy trying to squeeze down a 4-inch chimney. I know someone is going to be bothered by this video because inevitably your favorite YouTuber just put up a video that talks about all these different things, these best gifts. I know they have because some of my favorite artists have done that as well. But I'm going to save you from their terrible advice in this video. And then I will let you know exactly what you should get the artist in your life. It's the exact thing you should get them. I'm so confident in this that I will guarantee that it's the best gift for them, or I'll give you your money back from whatever you paid to watch this video. So let me just take a second and paint you a little picture. You get it? Because it's an art channel. I'm not actually going to paint a picture. You'll see. Hey, Uncle Jerry. Hey, Billy. How you doing? Hey, look, it's pretty cool that we were dressed the same way at dinner tonight. It fooled everybody. They couldn't tell us apart. Hey, what are you doing up here? Well, I'm going to leave in a little while, and I won't see you tomorrow, so I wanted to give you your presents now. You got me something good? I always get you something good, don't I? Here's your first one. Oh, thanks. Wow. Colored pencils. Hey, do you know if these are light fast? Well, I'm pretty sure that they'll go as fast as you go. I mean, maybe not light fast, but as fast as you can draw, it'll do that. No, I mean, I do a lot of things professionally, and I like to draw and then sell my artwork. Will they be able to last? They gotta be professional. I mean, look, I went to a really good grocery store for these. It said art section. It wasn't in the children's section. That was like 5 or 6 feet away. This was in the art section. I'm assuming these are very good professional quality. I'll give them a try. Thank you. I hope you like them. Let's just see. Let me give you this next one. Yeah, I'm just not sure if I could buy, even if I like it, if I could buy a single pencil once I run out of the other one. And if that's that one color I really love, I'd like to be able to buy it by itself. And I don't know if I could do that with these. Just let's try the next one. Oh, it's a sketchbook. It's a wire-bound sketchbook. I usually I like to scan my artwork in and like across the page sometimes, and sometimes it's I like to put it flat. It doesn't seem like it's gonna do that with this one. I don't know if I can. Yeah, but look how many pages there are. You'll never run out. You'll sketch in that book forever. Yeah, it's 98 pound. I do a lot of layering. It's pulp paper. It's going to buckle on me. It's probably not going to work very well. It's probably going to tear on me. I probably won't be able to work the way that I work. A lot of layers, and I don't know. Sometimes I use acrylic. I don't know if this will hold up. Well, this one I know you'll like because I have researched this like crazy. I know this is the best of the best. So here you go. It's a watercolor brush. It looks nice, feels nice. I usually only use angle brushes, like the ones that are cut in, or a flat brush. I use the flat brushes sometimes. That's my collection in the back. That's usually what I use. I don't usually use the round brushes, but I'm sure it's good. I'm sure it's a good quality. Hey, do you know what it's made out of here? Do you know what kind of fiber that is? Yes, I do. And I know you only use the one. Okay. But this is a really high quality. It came highly recommended from a bunch of artists. Listen, it's a sable brush. It's the most expensive brush that I could find for watercolor. That's what it is, a sable brush. I don't usually use real hair brushes, and not that I think there's anything wrong with people that do. I personally usually don't. I use the synthetic brushes just because it's a little bit of fur there for a dead animal for me. But and that's fine. I'm not judging anyone who does. I don't personally. I just don't use so. But that's what it is, huh? It's a sable brush. Okay. I'll give it a funeral. Boy, I am striking out here. Okay, let me give you this. I know it's something that you use because I know that you like the watercolor thing, the gouache thing. So here, let me give you this instead. I think here. Let me just get this here. Here, try this. Oh, it's it's a pink and purple gouache set. I like gouache. I really do like gouache, but I paint lemon portraits. All I paint is lemons on brown tablecloths. That's the only thing I paint. The pink and purple, I don't even use that in my shadows. I usually have a darker color because it's on a brown tablecloth. So I don't. I like gouache. I do. Thank you. I just don't think I'll ever use it. I don't know what's going on here, but I know you're an artist, and I did a lot of research on this last one. I don't know why I'm bothering at this point, but I'll give you one more, and it's the most expensive thing that I have here. This is your big present, I guess. Your big present, you know. Is the only thing I have left here. Oh, well, these are these Schminke watercolors? A Schminke watercolor set? Is that what you got me? I knew you'd like this one. Listen, this is the best watercolor that's around. I know that you like Schminke watercolors. I know that, so I went ahead and I got you a set of the Schminke watercolors. Oh, I'm just ecstatic. Let me see which ones they are. It's the Super Granulating Volcano set. Ah, son of a... Now, I can almost guarantee this is what's going to happen if you listen to the bad advice that people tell you, oh, this is a great gift for an artist. Here, give this to them. And then you give it to them, and they're like, oh, that's not really for me. I don't know why you gave that to me. Thank you. But really, in this scenario, no one wins. The gift giver feels terrible because they gave a gift that the receiver didn't want. And the receiver feels terrible because they're kind of letting you know that they don't like this, but they really want to say thank you. And they know where it's coming from. It's just that it's going to go either on their shelf or in the trash is where it's going to end up. Now, I'm not saying you couldn't get lucky and find something that they say, oh, wow, I never thought of that, and I actually would like it. But it's very rare that that actually happens. So if you care, take some interest in the artist, in whoever that person is. Find out what they do use. Find out what they like to use. Find out what they want to use. Maybe sometimes they see something like, oh wow, I would really like that, but I'd probably never buy that for myself. Find out those things and get those things because they already want those things. And when you give it to them, it's like, oh, thank you. I really did want this. I use it, or I wanted to use it. I wanted to try it. I never thought I'd get it for myself. Hey, look, this is great. Thank you. And as an artist, I would like you to do something that I do. So I make sure now, if anybody wants to know what I like, what I would want, I have a list of things that I would like to try, things that I use, things that I may use someday that I may just want to look at on my shelf. And I give that list to my wife. That way, if anybody in the family ever asks her, hey, what should I get him? She's got a list. Oh, get this. Yeah, he's not expecting it from you. He doesn't know that I told you. He's not expecting it from anyone. So if you get this is something he would like. And then when I get it, it's, oh, wow, I like this thing. This is something that I wanted. How did you ever know? Oh, well, your wife told me. Oh, that's great. That's why she has a list. So if you're an artist, make a list for someone. Even if you have to give it to your best friend. And so, because someone will ask that person, hey, what do they like? You say, oh, I have a list here of this is exactly what they like. It's a win-win. And you don't have to say, oh, I know that. Like, I saw a couple of them, and they were all mentioned pencils. Every last one of them mentioned pencils. Like, this is a pencil set. Or, try this Blackwing pencil. Or, try this carbon pencil, or whatever. all these different pencils, and they're like, oh no, this is a good thing. You give it to your artist friends, and they're going to get it, and they're going to be like, oh, I don't even like graphite. It's too messy. I don't use it on anything. When I use it in my sketchbook, it gets on the other page. I don't like it. There's too many reasons not to like every art supply that you could think of. Every single one of them, there's a reason why people may not like it, and you don't want that to be the thing that you give them. So just go by what they like, what you know. If you have to ask them, listen, just out of the blue, not on a holiday, out of the blue, hey, just in case anybody says to me, what was something that you would like? What should I tell them? Is there anything I could write down for future reference? Maybe I don't know what to get you one year, and I'll just refer to the list. Is there anything you like to use or like to maybe have or try that I can maybe help you with in the future? I'm not saying I'm getting it right now, just maybe sometime in the future. And they can say, oh, yeah, let me think about that. I'll give you a list. Here's some things that I use. Or you know them good enough that you look up on their shelf. You're like, oh, you're a little low on this. Do you use that? Do you like that stuff? Yeah, I love this thing. I'm running a little low. May have to get some by the end of the year or something like that. Okay, then hey, look, I'm going to pick this up for them. Then they won't have to go get it. And that's great. And I don't know what the problem is. People say, yeah, but that's what they usually like, and that's what they usually use. I want to give them something different that they can explore that they never even thought of before. I'm telling you, that is a risky game. That's one in the chamber, and you're flipping it around and just start pulling. That's, if you get that reference, you should. That's not very... Listen, this is not a covert operation here. That was not in secret code or anything. You can get that. So I hope this helps you. I hope this helps you to help all of the other artists in your life. I hope that helps you to give the best gift, if that's what you're going to do. It doesn't have to be for a holiday. It could be for a birthday. It could be for a Tuesday. It doesn't really matter. You just think of the best gift that you want to get someone to show them that you appreciate them. It doesn't have to be a lot of money. It just has to be something that they like. Please don't spend a ton of money on something they're not even going to like. That is a lose-lose for both of you, and you don't want to do that. And while we're talking about gifts, I received a wonderful gift from one of you. So I got this from Denise, and she did a little artwork thing here. Nice little message on the back. And then I got a tissue roll. And if you know anything about art supplies, tissue rolls are good. And in them are a bunch of old dip pens and a fountain pen that I actually realized after you unscrew the back. There's like a little plunger here, and it's a little crusty. It's old, and she said it was old. She doesn't know how old exactly, but we're talking old, like many, many decades old. And there's actually a little bit of like flaky ink in there that I've got to try and get that open and get that cleaned out before I can use it. I will try and use it, though. It's a beautiful pen, absolutely wonderful. And then these dip pens are also wonderful. You can tell the nibs are pretty worn, but if I have plenty of nibs, you can pop off the nib and use the pen holder. That's not a problem. So I'm going to try and clean these up, though, because some of them look really nice. Some of them are just, I've always wanted to use flex nibs. I've never used a real big flex nib before. And this one here just flexes as soon as you put the slightest amount of pressure on it. So I want to try that. But I want to use all of these pens, and I'll do them in a drawing coming up. So thumbs up the video if you're going to pay attention and get someone something that they can actually use. That would be wonderful, and I'm sure that they would appreciate it, and I hope you would too. Does that make sense what I just said? I'm not really sure. It doesn't matter. You know the point. It's the point of the whole thing. And I just want to say at this point in time, it is probably, I think I'm going to put this up like right after Thanksgiving. I probably won't put it up on the holiday. Maybe the day after Thanksgiving, when everyone's going crazy buying things that they shouldn't for people that they think they know. But anyway, I just want to say I'm so appreciative and thankful for all of you. Thank you so much. It's been 3 years now. The beginning of November was 3 years on this channel. And I am so grateful for it, just to get to know all of you. You're just some amazing people. I really enjoy you, and all the haters too. I enjoy you too. You just keep it coming. I can take it. Alright, if you would like to join our community, go to illustrationsbypete.com. You can come in, you can put your own artwork on the site and promote it. You can find some inspiration in the free reference photos. You can just use them however you want in your artwork. You do not need to credit me. Or you can come into the forums and talk to some people and maybe give some advice and maybe find a little bit of information that helps you. So come check us out. All right, that's about it for me. I'm going to go. I'll see you in the next one.